Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to see how we are going to call BIP report using SOAP UI. So let's start. So first we need to create one data model and report in our Oracle Fusion. So for this you need to log into your Fusion application and then come to the tools. Under the tools you can go with this report and analysis. After that you have to click here on browse catalog. Now it will redirect you analytics interface where you will going to create data model and report. So here you can see there is a folder, that is my folder, and another one is the shared folder. So we are going to make our data model inside shared folder. In my folder we are using when we are like doing testing and developing the thing, but when we want to access that outside of this Fusion application, so we need to make that data model and report inside shared folder. So here I already created, but I show you where I created this. So in custom I created one test folder. Inside test folder we are having this data model and the report file. Data model is the folder. Inside folder we are having our data model, and after that you can also create from here. You have to hover this on create and comes to this data model, and then you will go to the report. By that you can also make the data model and report. So let's go and I will show you how is my data model, what I provided in this. So as you know, whenever you are creating your data model, it comes like this, and you have to click here, then write query. Here you will provide the name and the data source like this. So I'm showing you what I provided. So this is my data model. Here I provided the name AP underscore invoice, and data source will be application DB FSCM. That is because we know our AP invoice come under the finance. So yeah, and here I provided the query, simple query. This is nothing all. I also written here, you can check this. This is simple. We will get the invoice number, date, amount, currency, and another one is the payment status that we are getting from this lookup values. So you can also make according to your needs. You can create query and then click on OK, and then come to the data part, and here you have to click on view. After that, if you want to see in table view, then you have to click here and see this is our data whatever data are in our Fusion. So when you firstly create, you have to also do one thing, that you have to click on save as sample data, because we are going to also create the report for this. So we need sample data so that we will create the report. And because we didn't pass any parameter, that is in query or filter you can say, that's why here in parameter we don't have any values. But if in your requirement you are having any parameter, so you can pass here. And if you have any parameter, then while getting the data you also see here your parameter will come. So now let's go to our report, what I created inside the report. So let's go here. You can see this is our report full file. It's taking little bit time, but it will load. Till then you can like and share this video and subscribe my channel. So yeah, our report is loaded. So you can see what I provided here. I simply generated one template and given the name as AP invoice temp, and output format I provided the data XML and CSV and also Excel. You can select whatever requirement of your output format, because we are going to call this from SOAP UI, so that's why I selected default value as in XML only, and then click here on save or save as, then your report will be saved. So if I show you how this report look like, so let's run this report and you will get like what kind of data we will get in this report. So here you can see this is our XML data. So we are going to read this data from our SOAP UI now. So for this, what we need one visitor URL. Visitor URL is helping us to connect with our Oracle Fusion. For this you need to provide your Fusion URL. Here this is the host, and after that this is the, you can search on Google external report WSS service. This service is used for calling the BIP report from SOAP. So by this you can replace the first host and then rest URL will be same. So now, and also if you want to check this on browser how it's giving the data, so here you can see this is our visitor URL and this is the our Fusion URL. You can check here as well. See here, this is our Fusion URL and our Fusion, whatever the host of our Fusion URL here, that the same is here as well. So this is how our visitor URL document look like. But when we will use this visitor URL inside our SOAP, so we will see the request and the request. So here close this and now click on the file and click on the new SOAP project. After that we need to pass the name of the project, so I'm going to give APINV, and here we have to pass the visitor URL. So I pasted here and just click on OK. So yeah, see all the operation whichever we can perform with the help of this visitor URL, that all listed here. But for now we need to use this only run report, because we know for calling the BIP report we need to use run report operation. So here you can check, here is the multiple parameter which we can pass for calling the our BIP report. But as we discuss, we are not having any parameter or not any other kind of thing we provided. So for this what we did, we will remove rest of the all things and we will only consider whatever the required parameter for calling the BIP report. So for now I'm removing all the extra field, and then I will tell you the what is the required parameter for calling the BIP report. So here this is the parameter. If you pass any parameter while for the filter purpose in BIP report, then you have to pass in this. But currently we are not having any parameter, so we are removing this part as well. And now we get this and this, both also not required, this also not required, and this is also not required. So yeah, so now you can check, we need only attribute format, the report absolute path, and the size of data chunk download. So from where we get this report absolute path, you just come here and you need to click on catalog. Here you are having the report, so click on more, click on schedule, and here you can see this is the report path. This you have to click this and you have to paste this report path here, just copy and paste here, and in and in attribute format we will provide XML only, and here in size of data chunk we will provide -1. As you know why we are passing -1, if you don't know just comment it. I will make another separate video for this. I will explain this in that video. So now we are having only required parameter and we don't have any other parameter. So now let's go and also provide the authorization. So here first you have to click on auth, then you have to click on add new authorization, and here you are having these all type of authorization method, but we are going with the basic auth. So just click on OK. Now we have to provide the username and password, that is the same which you are using in Oracle Fusion. So this is my Oracle Fusion user and this is the password. So here we provided the authorization. So now again click here so that will hide. Now click on this submit request. Now you will get the date response of this request. Because we provided -1, so it will get all the data, that's why it take a bit time, so that it in the behind of the scene this process may create the report and send to the us in this report byte. And here you can see report content type is text hyphen XML, and here the rest of the things are there, but we need only this report bytes. So we need to check like our data is come properly or not. So just copy it and in notepad you can paste this data. See, this data is coming in base 64 encoded value, so we need to decode it. And as I also copy the last this tag, so we need to remove this. Now this is our data, all are the data which we get from the BIP call. So now we have to select all and then go to the plugins. Here you can see base 64 decode, click on this and now you can see whatever data we expected we get the same in the XML format. So this is how we are calling our BIP report using SOAP UI and how we decoded this. And in every time when we call the BIP report through SOAP UI, we are getting data in base 64 only, so we need to decode that data. So that's all for today. If you like this video and want to discuss any new topic, then please comment that topic in the comment section. I will try to make video on that as soon as possible. And thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. We will meet in next video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.